In 2004, Prince Friso of the Netherlands married an ordinary woman in a beautiful ceremony. But this only came after much struggle. The Dutch government refused to approve the marriage due to the bride's controversial past. As a result, the prince was forced to give up his claim to the throne to be with the woman he loved. But for Prince Friso, none of that mattered. He was willing to sacrifice everything for love. How did this ordinary woman win the heart of a prince? What secrets from her past caused such a stir? And what happened to them 20 years later? Watch the full video to find out. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to get notified as I upload a new video. Let's go on. Throughout Dutch history, royal marriages have often sparked controversy. In 1963, Queen Beatrix fell in love with Claus von Amsberg, a German diplomat and former soldier in the Nazi army. Their relationship faced widespread public disapproval due to his German roots and military service during World War II, a deeply sensitive topic for the Dutch people. Despite the backlash, they married in 1966. Similarly, in the late 1990s, Queen Beatrix's eldest son, Prince Willem-Alexander, fell in love with Maxima Zorreguieta, an ordinary woman from Argentina. However, their romance was met with scrutiny because her father had been a minister in George Videla's military dictatorship, a regime notorious for human rights abuses. Despite this, the couple married in 2002 after enduring intense public and political pressure. However, perhaps the boldest royal love story belongs to Prince Friso and Mabel Smit. Breaking with tradition, the couple chose to marry in 2004 without seeking parliamentary approval. This bold decision carried serious consequences. Prince Friso lost his title of Prince of the Netherlands, his membership in the royal house, and his place in the line of succession. But why was Mabel's entry into the royal family so controversial? Mabel Martijn Loos was born on August 11, 1968, in Pijnacker, Netherlands. Tragedy struck early in her life when she lost her father in a skating accident at just 9 years old. As a teenager, her mother remarried, and Mabel adopted her stepfather's surname, becoming Mabel Martijn Smit. After high school, Mabel studied at the University of Amsterdam, where she earned a master's degree in economics and political science in 1993. During her time at university, Mabel developed a keen interest in global human rights issues and even volunteered at the United Nations. In 1994, at just 26 years old, she founded her first non-governmental organization aimed at promoting peace, democracy, and stability in the Balkans. She also launched Girls Not Brides, an organization dedicated to ending child marriage worldwide, a cause that would become her lifelong mission. Mabel's career was flourishing, but little did she know, her life was about to take an unexpected turn. In 2000, she met Prince Friso in Brussels, introduced by his sister-in-law, Princess Florentine, at a party. Their first encounter wasn't a fairy tale moment, but they quickly hit it off. At the time, Prince Friso was second in line to the Dutch throne, after his older brother Willem-Alexander, who is now King of the Netherlands. Like Mabel, Prince Friso was highly accomplished, often affectionately called Prince Brilliant. He earned a degree in aeronautical engineering from Delft University of Technology, later completed an MBA at INSEAD in France, and worked as a vice president at an investment bank. He was also a founding shareholder of Wizz Air, the largest low-cost airline in Eastern Europe, and embodied the image of a wealthy, successful prince. Prince Friso and Mabel's relationship quickly blossomed, and by 2003, they announced their engagement. There was no opposition from any members of the royal family. Queen Beatrix even expressed her joy, calling Mabel a sweet and gifted future daughter-in-law. It seemed like the wedding would proceed without a hitch. However, everything changed when it was revealed that Mabel had once been involved with Klaus Bruinsma, a notorious Dutch drug baron and one of the country's most infamous crime lords, who was murdered in a gangland hit in 1991. Mabel admitted to having contact with Bruinsma for a few months, but she described it as a casual relationship with no romantic or business ties. However, the former bodyguard of the crime boss, came forward and confirmed she was his girlfriend. It turned out that Mabel had lied about the nature of her involvement with Bruinsma. Although she claimed to have been unaware of his criminal activities at the time, the revelation was damaging. This breach of trust was the key reason the Dutch government refused to grant parliamentary approval for the marriage, which was required for Prince Friso to remain in the line of succession. To marry Mabel, Prince Friso had to renounce his rights to the throne. Without hesitation, he asked the authorities to cease their investigation into Mabel, and despite big opposition, the couple went ahead with their wedding. Their wedding took place on April 24, 2004, at the Oude Kerk in Delft. The ceremony was a quiet, intimate affair, attended only by close family and friends. Mabel wore a stunning white satin gown adorned with bows, designed by Victor and Rolf. 4 people worked on the gown for over 600 hours, and it featured 246 handmade bows. She also wore a tiara created by Mellerio during the reign of King William III. The couple looked overjoyed, finally united after all they had been through. After the wedding, the two moved from the Netherlands to London, where they welcomed 2 beautiful daughters, Countess Luana in 2005 and Countess Zaria in 2006. With a successful business career, a loving wife, and 2 young daughters, Prince Friso seemed to have everything anyone could dream of. But tragedy struck during their annual ski holiday. On February 17, 2012, while skiing off-trail in Lech, Austria, he was caught in an avalanche and buried under a massive 100-foot-wide slab of snow. Tragically, rescuers were only able to locate him after 25 minutes. By then, his brain had been deprived of oxygen, and he fell into a coma. After being transferred between several hospitals with no solution, he was eventually sent back to London, where Mabel could care for him more easily. She devoted herself to his care for a year and a half. Then, in 2013, just one day after Mabel's 45th birthday, Prince Friso passed away at the age of 44. His death was a heartbreaking tragedy for both the Dutch royal family and his small family. Princess Mabel found the loss of her husband incredibly difficult, but she remained strong for her 2 young daughters. During this challenging time, Queen Beatrix and Princess Mabel supported one another and appeared closer than ever. Mabel and her daughters continued to live in London, where she maintained her active involvement in human rights initiatives. She also honors her husband's memory each year through the Prince Friso Engineering Prize. It is unclear if Mabel has found love again since Prince Friso's passing. However, in a 2018 interview, she hinted that she remains open to the possibility. "Friso and I both lost our fathers," she shared. "We talked a lot about death and hoped that, if something ever happened to one of us, the other would find happiness again." Her daughters, Luana and Zaria, have grown up and are now young adults. Countess Luana is 19 years old. She shares her family's love for skiing and has also shown remarkable talent in sailing. She reportedly graduated from Sevenoaks School and is now studying at the University of St Andrews. Countess Zaria, now 18, remains more private, with little known about her personal life. Many say she bears a striking resemblance to her mother during her youth. Although 11 years have passed since Prince Friso's untimely death, Princess Mabel continues to carry his memory in her heart, with her love for him remaining as strong as ever. Their story is a profound testament to the power of love and the sacrifices people are willing to make, even when faced with incredible challenges. What do you think about this tragic love story? Share your thoughts in the comments. And that's it. If you enjoyed the video and want more like it, be sure to leave a thumbs up below in appreciation. And if you haven't already, you really want to subscribe to my channel and tick the bell icon so you get notified as I upload a new video every week. See you in the next video.